Ever wondered how Wi-Fi cracking actually works? This is Dennis from Dennis Digital Lab. In today's video, I'm going to show you how Wi-Fi hacking actually works. Please note, this is strictly for educational purpose. Don't do this on networks you do not have permission to test. Okay, so I'm doing this on my own Wi-Fi network here. Before a hacker will even think of hacking a Wi-Fi network, they need one specific device, that is a wireless adapter which supports monitor mode and packet injection. Today I have this wireless adapter I've been using for a long time for Wi-Fi penetration testing and network security testing. You've probably seen me using wireless adapter in my videos. So I'm going to use this wireless adapter which actually supports monitor mode and packet injection. But one thing to know here is that this wireless adapter can only see 2.4 GHz frequency. So I'm going to use this wireless adapter for this penetration testing. Okay, so I'll insert my wireless adapter. So I want to show you something that will actually make your work a little bit easier. Okay, so one thing I'll do is I'll go to settings and I'll go to USB. And then I'll select USB 3 if you haven't set that already. Select USB 3.0. And then I'll come here to the plus sign here. Click on it. And then I'll add my wireless adapter. Because I want, anytime I connect this wireless adapter, Kali will be able to recognize it without me having to go to the devices tab and then selecting the wireless adapter all the time. So I'm adding it so that the moment I boot Kali up, it will boot up with it. Okay, so it will come with this one attached to Kali already. So I'll add it to it, then I'll click OK, and then I'll start Kali. So let's wait for Kali to boot up. If you have been following me for a while now, you've seen that I've been posting some Python MAC address changer manual first. That is actually my Python series for ethical hacking, whereby we are creating our own Python tools to help us as ethical hackers. Okay, and I've also said I'll be posting videos about home labs that you can be doing as a cybersecurity student or someone who's probably looking for a job in cybersecurity. You need to be getting your hands dirty and all that, get experience with what cybersecurity or ethical hackers do. Okay, so in today's video I'll show you how to do this. There are actually different ways of hacking Wi-Fi network. This one is using a word list to crack a Wi-Fi network. So in today's video we'll be using the manual method to do it. Okay, in my next video we'll be using an already built tool for Wi-Fi hacking, whereby we will not go through all this process I'm going to teach you right now. With one simple command, it will do all the steps we are going to do in today's video and then get us the Wi-Fi the password for us. That is in my next video. So if you've not followed me yet, I'll recommend that you do follow me so that when I release this video, you will see it and you're able to watch and learn from it. At the end of this video, so I'll show you how to protect yourself against this Wi-Fi attack. Okay, so right here, I'll open a terminal and I'll type ifconfig. And as you can see, this is my wireless adapter. And because I did that settings inside VirtualBox, I didn't have to come to devices, USB, and then select this one. You see, so it's already selected for me. That's because of what I did inside VirtualBox. I attached that wireless adapter to Kali Linux. So anytime I boot up, I insert this wireless adapter and then I turn on Kali. It will automatically have this wireless adapter connected to it. Okay, so here it is. So I'll clear the terminal again and I'll do iwconfig. And as you can see right now, the wireless adapter is in manage mode. We can't do much in this mode. This mode is just like your phone or your device scanning for Wi-Fi network. It's just a simple mode that your wireless adapter is. It only see packets that is sent to it and it can't see any other packets. Okay, but when we change it to monitor mode, it can see every single packet in the air. It can see all that is packet on 2.4 GHz. Remember I said my wireless adapter support only 2.4 GHz. It doesn't support 5 GHz. So if the Wi-Fi network around me and they support 5 GHz, this wireless adapter won't see it. So right now we have to put this wireless adapter into monitor mode. So let's clear it and then so before we do that, we need to disable the network interface first. Just like you changing your MAC address, you need to disable the wireless adapter interface and then you will change its mode to the monitor mode before you bring it back again. First, you need to disable your network interface. So IP link set /0 down We need to kill all network processes that will try to interfere with we putting our wireless adapter inside monitor mode. That is services like network manager and then auto Wi-Fi connection. Okay, they can sometimes interfere with we putting our wireless adapter into monitor mode. We use a tool called Airmon-ng check kill. A tool called Airmon, and we use the command Airmon-ng check kill to kill all processes. So I'll lose internet connection right here. As you can see, I've lost internet connection. That is the network manager process. It has been disabled, and then I'll put it inside monitor mode using the command iwconfig LAN 0 mode monitor. Okay, you see it executed without any issue. Okay, then I'll bring it up again using IP link set LAN 0 up. Let's do iwconfig again to see, and as you can see, my device is inside monitor mode. So now let's clear the screen. Let's see the name of this wireless adapter is still LAN 0. So depending on how you put your wireless adapter inside monitor mode, this name will change. This LAN 0 will change mode. Sometimes it might change to LAN 0 and then mon will be added to it, MON. Or sometimes it might change to just mon 0. So be mindful of this wireless adapter because we'll be using this name a lot. So know the name of your wireless adapter after you've put inside monitor mode. So let's clear the screen and let's do error dump -ng LAN 0. Okay, enter, and let's see all the network traffic around us. And as you can see, this is my Wi-Fi network right here. So I'll end the command right here because we are targeting this Wi-Fi network. So I know this is the wireless adapter I want to do. You don't need to worry about all these things. Okay, this is our target. So to crack a Wi-Fi network, then we need something called a handshake. And this handshake contains something we call MIC. This MIC contains some hash values inside it, which is AP address, SAT address, AP nonces, STA nonces, and EAPOL frames. Okay, so the purpose of this MIC is to help your router verify that a device actually have permission to connect to it. Okay, so think of it like a verification method between your Wi-Fi network or your router and your device. So the AP stands for your access points, that is your router address. The STA stands for the clients, which can be your mobile phone or your laptop that is connected to this router. And then the EAPO is our frames. Okay, they are all generated hashes that combines with your access points, that is your MAC address, the MAC address of the access point, which is your router, and then the MAC address of your client. Okay, they all combine to form this MIC code, which stands for message integrity code. So this handshake contains this MIC. So what we'll do with this MIC is that when we use a word list, we use a word list to brute force this WPA2 Wi-Fi network. The hashes inside the MIC will be combined with each of the word lists we have. Okay, to be combined with each of the word lists we have inside the file, and then it will generate a new MIC, and then it will compare with the one inside the handshake to see if they are the same. Okay, so that's what it's actually. So it will go through all the word lists. If you have 50 word lists inside, it will do same for all. Okay, and then it will check if they are the same before it gives you the correct password. Okay, so let's do this in practice so that you see what I'm talking about. So we do airdump-ng -ng, and then we'll use the BSS ID of the router, which is this one. So I'll copy it from here, paste it, add the channel. The channel is channel 3. Then the name of our wireless adapter in monitor mode, which is WLAN 0, LAN 0, and hit enter. So this will run the attack on this particular Wi-Fi network. So the reason why I run this command is because there are times where when you run this command, you see multiple Wi-Fi network around you. When you're at a busy area like in town or something, you get more Wi-Fi network. Okay, but when you want to target one particular Wi-Fi network, you run this command. So this command will isolate that router from the others and then show you all the connected devices to this wireless adapter. So in my case, as you can see, there are 3 devices connected to this Wi-Fi network right now. These are the 3 devices. So I'll stop the attack. So now we know the devices connected to it. So you run the same command, but right now we want to capture the handshake. Okay, so to capture the handshake, we do Airmon-ng the same command, but right now we add dash rights. So we want to save it, and we save it as MTN handshake. Okay, so you call it MTN handshake, and then you hit enter again. We can only capture the handshake if a new device connect to it. It's a new device which already knows the password to connect to it before we can get the handshake. Okay, but right now these are connected, there are devices connected to it already. So what can we do about it? Are we supposed to wait for someone to connect, and how long are we supposed to wait for that? So the next trick to do is we will try to de-authenticate one of these devices here, which are already connected to device. We'll de-authenticate them for just some few seconds and let them reconnect again so that we can capture this handshake. So how can we do that? So I'll open a new terminal. While this one is running, I'll run this command called airplay-ng, then run deauth. I'm running a de-authentication attack to de-authenticate one of these devices that are already connected. So deauth, and I want to disconnect it for some few seconds, okay, so that the client or the person will not know that he has been disconnected. Okay, so I'll use just 4 frames, okay, just some few seconds, so that it will disconnect him and reconnect the person again, so that the person will not know if the person is security inclined or has knowledge about cybersecurity. He wouldn't know. Okay, so we are doing some few seconds of 4 frames. Then I'll set the MAC address of the router using the -A, which is this one. So I'll copy the router's MAC address, put it here. Then I'll set the target I want to disconnect to using the -C command, and I'll copy it. I'm using this one. Okay, copy it, bring him here. And the last command is the name of my wireless adapter in monitor mode, which is LAN 0. And then I'll hit enter. See, it has disconnected. So wait for the handshake to appear over here. So keep your eyes over here. You see the handshake has been captured. That means the device has reconnected again. So now we have the handshake, so we can end this. So now the handshake has been captured, and I'll do list, and it is saved inside the Kali directory, and here is it. We want the pcap file. Okay, the pcap file, which is this one. Okay, this is the pcap file. Okay, yes, that is the pcap file we'll be using. And now that we have the pcap file, we just need a tool to run the check for us. So as I told you earlier, it is a word list, so we are going to run a brute force attack against this so that we find a match one. Okay, find one of these word lists that actually matches with the MIC inside our handshake. Okay, so I have this word list right here called leaked password. Here is it, leaked password.txt. So when I open this leaked password, let me open it so that you see what I'm talking about. So here's the word list. Okay, before a hacker will even try to hack your Wi-Fi network, that means he has done a comprehensive information gathering about you, your birthday, important dates, and important information you post online. He has gathered that information and he has used it to form a word list. So as you can see here, I have some bunch of word lists over here, and I will intentionally add the right password here so that when I run this tool, it will be able to crack the Wi-Fi network, because right now the password, the real password, is not part of this word list. So I'll intentionally add it so that when we run the tool, we'll be able to crack this Wi-Fi password. Okay, so I'll add a real password over here, which is B59661F7. Okay, that is a real password. Then I'll save it. Then I'll come to this part. Then I'll use the last two. Let me list it so that we see. So this is the pcap file we actually need. So we use the last command, which is aircrack. Okay, aircrack-ng, then MTN, that is the name of the file. Okay, underscore handshake, and then we use -w to specify where the file is. Okay, and they are all inside the same directory. So in case this file was inside our documents directory, we will need to specify the path to it. Okay, we will do something like /documents/ you do /documents/ then the name of the file, but right now they are inside the same directory, so there's no need to specify it. So we just call it from here. Okay, you just call it from here and then hit enter, and you see key found, and here is the password. Okay, and here is the password. So now I'll copy this password. In my next video, I'll show you how to perform this attack using the already built tool. So we will not have to go through all these steps, have to disable the network interface, have to change it into monitor mode, have to bring it up again, and all these plenty steps. One tool will just do it for us, simple. Okay, just as simple to do it for us. Okay, so in my next video, if you've not followed me, please do well to follow so that I'll show you. And then in the third one, I'll show you the only way I personally think is the best way is an evil twin attack. Okay, because this attack I'm showing you only works if the password is part of the word list. It depends on the value of your word list. Okay, depends on the kind of information you're able to get about the user, and if their password is part of this word list, that's when this method is effective. So if the password is not part, there's no way you can able to crack this Wi-Fi password. Okay, so I'll type in the password, connect. You see it has connected. We have internet connection now. Okay, so this is how we actually crack Wi-Fi password. So if you enjoyed this video, you can like, follow, and also save this video for later. So in the next video, I'll show you how to use one single tool that will do all this process for us. Okay, one single tool. You just run one simple command and it will run all these things for us without we having to do all these things over and over again. Okay, and then in the third one too, I'll show you my preferred way, which is the evil twin attack. So I'll recommend that you do follow so that when I release this video, you'll see and also you'll be able to follow along with me. So this is Dennis from Dennis Digital Lab once again. See you in my next video.